Hi, I'm Leadership Development Coach Kathy Archer. This month I have a number of topics I want to talk to you about, and they're kind of the core themes of what I do in my work. This week I want to talk about leading your way. So, leading your way is about finding your style of leadership and really finding out who you are and the type of person you are and leaning into that. I think too many times in leadership roles we get into this, what's the right way? What's the way I'm supposed to do it? And we can start to conform. And when we conform, we lose our own identity and we get kind of stiff and rigid, and we struggle to sort of relax and be who we are. Many times as leaders, we've done a number of assessments and personality tests, and you've done Myers-Briggs and you've done True Colors, and you've probably done a zillion other things that type you or label you. And that's actually kind of important stuff to look at sometimes. I think we take it with a grain of salt, we look at it, and then we move on and we tuck it in our desk in a folder and we never look at it again. What I really want you to do is I want you to not only look at that stuff, but also look at, when do I feel comfortable? When do I feel sort of in my zone? When do I feel like me? And when don't I? When do I feel more rigid and stiff and struggle? When do I feel like I have to wear this because this is what we're supposed to wear? Act this way because this is how we're supposed to act? Say this because this is the way that leaders, or leaders at least in our organization, say things. When you start to notice that, you're starting to lose yourself and use your identity. It's like the teenagers who color their hair because everybody else is doing it. Who are you? Who do you want to be? Who do you want to show up as in your leadership role? If you're the type of person who makes, cards and bakes cookies for staff meetings, then do that. Don't feel like you don't have to do. And if you're not, don't do it. If you are the type of person that loves community development, loves getting out there and building and growing, then be actively involved in that. If not, find the right balance, because as a leader you need to be out there, but find somebody else who loves that and enjoys that and does that, and let them do that, and allow you to move into the places where you're stronger and better at it. Find your way of leading. Find the style that if you're quiet and reserved, be quiet and reserved. If you're outgoing and boisterous, be outgoing and boisterous. If you're caring, then allow that caring to shine through. Figure out who you are. And again, some hints. Go back to some of the assessments that you've done. There's great information there. Go back to feeling good at certain times and feeling not so great at other times. Again, there's hints there, there's directions, there's pointers. Talk to people, ask other people questions. When am I at my best? When do I shine fully? And start leaning into those places more. Lead from that place of who you are, not from who you should be or who you must be or who you have to be, but lead from who you are. Lead your way. We can't change people. We can't change ultimately who we are at the core of our being. And when we try to, we don't flourish, we don't grow, we don't show up fully, and it's harder on us and it's harder on the people around us. Figure out who you are and lead your way, because you're the best leader when you're leading from that true place of authenticity.